Seriously guys, it's not that hard at all. After reading the title, you probably had one of these two reactions. The first one is, yeah, I do have a procrastination problem and it really would do me some good to get rid of it. Or the second reaction being, I'm gonna watch this video later. Point being, you wanna stop being a lazy ass and get to work. Good job, you found my video, so I offer you my advice and a couple of tips and tricks to help you achieve that goal in exchange for your view, like, and subscription. I mean, I think that sounds like a fair trade, don't you agree? Anyway, sorry to keep you waiting, let's begin. Part 1. Stop overthinking. Let me know if this scenario sounds familiar. You're sitting on your ass, binging House MD clips, when all of a sudden you get the idea, I really should do that thing that I've been wanting to do. But then the next random thought arrives, and then another one after that, and then another one after that, and after that, and after that. You get my point. Alternatively, if you do decide to think further about that idea, I want to do that thing, but I can't do it now. I'll do it in 5 minutes. No, wait, first I gotta do this other thing. No, but now is just not the convenient time to do it. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it today. See, those are called excuses, my friend, and those suck ass. Your brain is naturally hardwired to find the path with the least resistance and that is most comfortable. That's fine when the occasion calls for it, but really isn't that great for productivity. Basically, what you have to do is to trick your brain into doing said task at hand. My most effective method is that when I get that idea in my head, I just get up and do the thing. Now, of course, limiting factors do exist, like bad weather and whatnot, but anything that isn't a reasonable excuse to do your task is procrastination, which isn't good in the long run. This segues perfectly into my next part, which is part 2. Don't look for a perfect time to start. As stated before, dwelling upon the idea of doing something is the most harmful thing you can do to your productivity. So how do we train that part of you to just get up and do it? Well, it all comes down to discipline and forcing yourself to do stuff that you don't particularly want to do. I look at it as developing a habit. My example will be working out. See, I do calisthenics, which means that every day I ride my bike to this area which has some poles and stuff and work out over there. And sometimes there are days where the last thing I want to do is work out. Like, I get out of bed and all I want to do is play Minecraft. But I've hardwired my brain to not think, hey, take a rest, don't do this difficult thing. Instead it goes, oh you, where do you think you're going? You still didn't work out yet. Get your ass outside there now! Now, how do you get this mental sharpness to be so effective? Dude, stop asking so many fucking questions! Well, it's just training discipline. I know that I don't have a complete explanation now, but I'm gonna make a whole video on discipline itself, so stick around. But before you go, there is still one more part to go through. Part 3. Divide your plan into digestible segments. This is a little trick that I advise you to put into achieving your goals or hell, anything mildly difficult. Our silly little monkey brains are hardwired to troubleshoot compound problems into digestible scenarios so that we can effectively solve them one step at a time. So what I would recommend to you is that you just have to naturally divide your task at hand into smaller, more manageable segments, and suddenly your brain detects a bunch of little tasks it can achieve rather than one large task it can't figure out. This way your brain can focus on the smaller parts without feeling like you're just spinning your wheels in the same place, not getting anywhere. Hopefully these tips help you to become more productive and get off of your ass. And if not, why are you still watching this? I'm just gonna cut the video and